A few of these have been put out by Leaflet, more AI music video goodness. This was the first one she did. We have not reacted to this on stream yet, but they're really, really good. The first one, right out of the gate, was called Have Babies. Let's take a look. 3, 2, 1, go. I did share this on X. Oh yeah, we're worried. Yeah. Have babies. No mass migration. Yes. Make Shinzo proud. And fuck. Yeah, no birth control, no abortions. We need a new baby boom, and that means all of you women folk out there, you're going to need to get off birth control. You're going to need to get off birth control, and no abortions either, because we've got a population count to increase, and mass migration is not the way to go about doing that. Yeah, you want to rule the... Do you want to rule the galaxy? Make babies. Lots and lots of babies. Like 10 or 15 children for each family. That bunny outfit is cute on her. A little too bold? I don't know. Might not be bold enough at this stage. Yes! Come inside her! Control is for pussies! Why, yes, I think that's an excellent idea. They even gave us a kiss chat. How cute is that? How cute is that? Can you imagine? A J-pop star, a J-pop idol, singing about this, about how you need to marry and reproduce. Well, you've got it. So, get married and reproduce. Should check out the other ones too. Oh, we've got them here. We've got them here. I've got them all right here. Remember, chat, your Oshi is off limits. Yeah, you know, unless you're also in the business, then you might have a shot, but Let's see. Oh, yes, there's this one here. This was the second one, called University is a Scam. It's incredible the rapid succession that she's had with these. But that is the benefits of AI. You can get these out faster than you could if this were an actual anime music video. Not just the high school students, those of you in your early 20s. 120 grand! And where do you get that kind of money? You have to take out crippling student loans. I should know because that's what I had to do, unfortunately. So learn your lesson from my mistake, unless you can get someone else to pay for it, or get grants or some type of financial aid that doesn't require you going into crippling debt. Don't bother. Find another way. Yeah, that's another thing. 4 years of leftist bullshit. All you're going to do is learn how to be gay. And I actually went to a private church-affiliated university, which was even more expensive, and yet still encountering the same problems. Now, there's no tutorial mode for life. He was so right. Yeah, they hate us and they want us dead. Yeah. Yeah, STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, medicine. Maybe if you're lucky, law, but I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But yeah, unless it's the STEM fields, or you're studying law, maybe. Don't bother. You would be better off going to an estate sale or going on eBay and getting yourself a stack of what's known as the Harvard Classics and just read all of those from cover to cover. And you will actually have a superior liberal arts education to anything you can get in universities anywhere in the world. Yeah. No, also, no sense in partying all the time. It's what's that gonna get you? Is that paying your bills? Are you actually gaining anything from that? Probably not. You'd be better off spending the evenings going to professional networking events. Trying to schmooze your way into some sort of internship or a job of some kind. Might be harsh, but
Listen to me, all the graduates. University will destroy your life. 大学は詐欺 4 years cost over $20,000. ユリベースメル was right. 左翼のクソばっか教えるだけさ。 Racist against whites and Asians. Drinking and partying is for retards. 大学は詐欺 cause a business instead.
pretty good advice. Something small, some sort of side hustle, whatever it is, go out and start a business. I mean, you think about so many of the people, like, you know, good example is Steve Jobs with Apple Computers. I believe he's a university dropout, started Apple in, I think, the garage of a friend, and built something that revolutionized home computing. The idea that you have to go to university in order to make anything of your life, that's no longer the case. Mainly because we told so many people that, they flooded the market, and it just diluted the value of a university education. And all that time, maybe you could have come up with a business idea. Though there are some people who spend their time wisely at university, find friends, like-minded people, classmates, and that's what they do in their off hours. They start up a business. Some are successful, some are not. You can't let failures hold you back. You have to keep trying. So, very straightforward advice. It's not easy. Nothing in life worth having ever is. But, yeah. Maybe forget university, unless you're going into the STEM fields, or maybe law. Big maybe next to law. Start a business instead. What that is, I don't know. That's up to you.
Free life is the best. リベラルアーツ卒業生。未来は自分で作ろう。そうだった。今すぐ起業しようか。借金ゼロで人生スタート。みんなで一緒に夢を叶えよう。キラキラショー。
Yeah, there's some things in my life that I have wanted to do. And the thing that really, one of the things that held me back was crippling amounts of debt. If I had to do it over again, I would not have accrued that debt. I would have instead taken those necessary risks. That's a bit harder to do when you've got debt on you. So don't go into that debt. And if you are in debt, do whatever you have to. Move heaven and earth, if need be, to get out from under it. Hang on. Grab the link here. Post those into chat. Let's see, there's Rumble. There's Twitch. Gonna be honest, totally wasted a lot of time, so I'm no better even though I'm debt free. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just... Sometimes fear can really hold us back. Sometimes fear, sometimes distractions. The good news is we know how to tune out distractions. And we also know that fears can be overcome. Oftentimes we're just forcing ourselves to do whatever it is that we need to do, but we haven't because we're just... the fear is holding us back. Just a way of punching through. Well, sometimes that it really is just a matter of that. Of recognizing and feeling that fear and then just punching through it and doing the thing that you need to do anyway. And then you come out of it and you're both glad that you forced yourself to punch through that fear, but you also look back and you just think, gosh, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? I was afraid of nothing, ultimately. But what's important is that you powered through that fear. Don't spend your whole life playing it safe, chat. You'll never get very far. Right. Here's the third one. This one came out... what was this, yesterday that this came out? Yeah, 1 day ago. This is the official English version? Is there one in Japanese? I rather like the Japanese versions. There we go. Yeah, okay, so she's got a Japanese version and an English version. I suppose we could watch both. Pushing through it can be worth it, absolutely. And, you know, keep in mind, I say that not to be flippant and not to be glib. I know it's hard. Believe me, I speak from experience, it really is hard. A lot of it is just overcoming yourself. No one said it's going to be easy. But, and I think I mentioned this moments ago, the things worth having in life make it worth doing the hard things. Sort of like that old quote from John F. Kennedy about going to the moon. He said, "We choose to go to the moon and to do the other things not because they are easy, but because they are hard." Just knowing that they are hard, but necessary because the benefits make it all worth it. The Friendly Anarchist, thank you for the follow. Right, let's watch the Japanese version of this. Now, not because they are easy, but because it is hard indeed. I think that's Rana. She looks cute in that uniform. Right. Localizers, know your role. Let's give this one a watch. Came in with a Damien Ray, but was eating. Ah, that's all right. I hope your meal was delicious. And now for some after-dinner entertainment.
The localizers? They come?
We get signal. Main screen turn on.
Chat, if you don't know what that's referencing, you might be a bit too young. That is a little video game reference to an old game called Zero Wing. The very poorly translated into English lines of what happened. Someone set us up the bomb. We get signal. Main screen turn on. And all your base are belong to us.
You know what you're doing. Take off every zig!
Yes! Take off every zig! For great justice!
みんなこんにちは大好きかよアニメアニメクリ
You love anime so much, I would never have guessed. Of course, then again, we're all anime lovers here. Was that the all your base over? Yep, yes, it was. Captain Rana, yeah, we love Captain Rana around these parts. Never knew its name, actually. Yeah, it was an old Mega Drive / Sega Genesis game called Zero Wing. I think it's available somewhere as like a ROM emulation. And you might even be able to find the poorly translated English version. But yeah, all of that was the result of very poor translations from Japanese to English. I'm told the game's pretty fun to play.
メリークリスマス西側のファンにとって君たちのビジョンは超大事だよ
Beautiful. Boomers!
私はアニメが大好き毎日見て幸せなんだもん
You know what? Same.
自体しおにぎり食べたい
Want to shoot guns and eat onigiri. How very Texan of her.
口出しさせないよ男の子も存在していいんだよトランスさんには別のアニメあるでしょ欲張らないでみんなのもの
We're eating good tonight, lads. I'm loving these outfit changes. She looks so cute.
語りをそのままに作者の意図そのまま
Yeah, keep it as it is. Keep your bitch ass hands off it. Also, how appropriate that the stage for her performance is the dealer room for an anime convention. That's so fitting, I think. I also want to shoot guns, but goddamn, anime is expensive right now. I haven't checked the prices lately, but I don't know if you have anything that's chambered in a 22 long rifle. I think that's still relatively cheap. The outfits are great. They really are. Hence why she escaped California. Yes. How does the phrase go? She's not a native Texan, but she got here as soon as she could. Yeah, creators and the fans, that's who it belongs to. Not you, localizer trash. The background here, this is, I think, a recreation of that one particular scene from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, where they had that whole row about the English dub talking some nonsense about the patriarchy or some bullshit. Yeah. She talked a lot about how she's been spending a lot of time thinking about the setting, and people skip that detail. It's an important detail and really helps to sell this. I mean, if she were to just have done her, classic J-pop idol stage, I don't think it would have had as much of an impact compared to these particular backgrounds that she's chosen. Also, I dig the details on the outfits here. Very much in the theme of what's that Hello Kitty character, Kuromi, the little purple and black one. Fuck the patriarchy, Tard, speed through an anime dragon. And fun to shoot. She should have been a native Texan. Yeah, 22 long rifle is actually, it's a good caliber. It's cheap. You can get a lot of rounds for not a lot of money. Also, the guns in particular don't really have to worry yourself too much about nasty recoil and whatnot. It's just fun to take those out to a target range and just have some fun for not a lot of coin either. Well, that's neat. Yeah, give us a fucking break. It's quite true what she's saying. I think there's more than one studio now that's just looking at AI to do translations of Japanese dialogue to write the English subtitles. And deservedly so, because the localizers, they won't stop fucking with anime and with what the dialogue is actually supposed to say. Near set on getting a FAL down the road. There have been a couple that have talked about it. Yeah. Oh, I love this line. Time to put the fries in the bag. Yeah. Time to tell the localizers, just put the fries in the bag, bro. Taking out the woke monsters. Oh yeah, of course the fighter jet turns into a robot. Would expect no less. Let's see, we've got oh yeah, okay. Little cameo here from Chibi. Well, I'm in the way here. Hang on. You can see there on the left, Chibi reviews. He's hidden behind the subtitles, but there's Hiro Hey, and then you got Rev Says Desu over here on the right. That's cool. Chat Angel Geist. Big hugs, everyone's happy. Love that. Love that. Okay, so apparently there's also an official English version. Let's check that out. But first, we're going to give this a like. We're also going to post the link to the Japanese version in the charts. There we go. There's the kick chart. And then there's Twitch. And then here's Rumble. Okay. Now let's check out the official English version. Normally we're a bit purist about these sorts of things. Here at Castle Rexworth, we prefer Japanese language with English subtitles, but You know what? Since it's Leaflet, we're going to make an exception.
The localizers? They come?
We get signal. Main screen turn on.
You know what you're doing. Take off every zig!
Move, Zig!
Best is high. We stand anime so much. To all creators out there, you are doing amazing. Happy holidays. To all diverse fans across the world, your visions are valid, but we'll make them better. I love my anime so very much. Watching it on Netflix gives me joy and growth. Bestie, I wanna shoot my shot and eat jelly donuts too. But the soul needs a tiny update now. Those pesky patriarchal demons gotta go. We're not gatekeeping, we're elevating. Fanboys should get a crack to their true selves, period. Trans and non-binary rep belongs everywhere. So please don't be so
Oh my god.
greedy. Let's expand
I see what she's doing here.
make it more alluring. Author's intent, but make it better now. Just as the author should intend, amplify those progressive voices.
This is peak shit post. Quanglet alert, yes!
Yes, queen localizers, lay hands on the anime. We know exactly what is best for the culture. For anime belongs to all the fans and the creators too. Localizers keep cooking and push those boundaries on the show. Suddenly dropping those fresh inclusive lines right in, changing character feelings to be way more smart, removing outdated culture that just doesn't vibe, and we're doing the exact same
Oh my
thing
God.
to video games as well. We're helping everyone be their best selves. No cap. Don't be afraid to let us touch your anime. AI can't replace the human touch of real sensitivity. Let the creators
Actually, I
shine
can.
a little more right now. Time to end fascism, chops and fragile males. Author's intent, but make it better now. Just as the author should intend, amplify.
Okay, this is clever.
Voices, loud and clear. Yes, queen localizers, lay hands on the anime. We know exactly what is best for the culture. For anime belongs to all the fans and the creators too. Localizers keep cooking and push those boundaries on the show.
Wow.
So valid and you love it too, right? I am asking anime fans across the whole wide world. Let's grow, evolve, and decolonize together.
No, let's not. Let's please just. If anything, we need recolonization. Okay, that was clever. That was clever. Doing exactly what localizers do, or the sort of thing you would expect to find in modern localized English dubs. A cautionary tale, a warning. Localizers, keep your damn hands off of our anime. And frankly, I hope all the localizers just get replaced by AI, because they've just done such a piss poor job. But no, that's good. That's really good.